What is up everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are continuing with Smallville as we always do, and we are on to episode 2 of season 5. So we are at the very beginning of this brand new chapter and it has started phenomenally. I can't wait to explore it. In the last episode we got left with a bunch of new questions. Our characters are in completely different dynamics, which is really exciting to see. Especially with some of the things that happened in the last episode, which I'm going to be talking about quickly now. So in the last episode we left off with, we had 2 Kryptonians come to Earth in search of Kal-El, and in the process completely annihilated the police force, and Lana was the sole survivor and got away from there, running into Lex, who is still very skeptical about everything that is going on right now and how it all revolves around Clark, and also looking for Chloe because she seems to mysteriously have disappeared because she got transported to the Fortress of Solitude with Clark, and she finally got to reveal to Clark that she knows about his secret, and they finally got to share that. And I'm so excited to see how that dynamic shifts for the rest of the season, and Clark finally has somebody that he can talk to about these things, and somebody that can help him in scenarios that require him to use his abilities and such. We also had Jor-El give Clark an ultimatum to return to live up to his destiny and do as Jor-El asks him by nightfall, or there will be consequences, and those consequences at the end of the episode we saw was Clark losing his powers. So Clark has actually got everything he ever wanted by losing his powers currently. So he now gets to navigate his life as a normal teenager, which I'm sure is very appealing to him. And I can't wait to see where he goes in this next episode, how long it lasts, where he doesn't have his abilities, when's he going to eventually get them back, how is he going to get them back. It's a very interesting question. I can't wait to see what the rest of the season has in store, especially with that reveal at the very end of the episode where I'm pretty sure we got revealed that Zod has came to Earth and he is looking for Kal-El because we found out those Kryptonians were disciples of Zod. So what plan he has for taking over and having Kal-El join them, we're just going to have to wait and see. But I'm really excited to explore the rest of the season, guys. And I hope you guys are excited to explore it with me. But just before we get into this episode, guys, I do have a quick mention that I wanted to get out of the way first. So just bear with me 2 seconds whilst I get it up, because for once I wasn't prepared. So I want to give a shout out to Isocitrate HD again for shouting out this episode, and I'm really looking forward to checking it out with you and seeing why it's so good. So without further ado, let's jump into today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Let's get to it. Oh.
Wing, per your request, the reorganization of this...
For what I'm paying you, Doctor, I'm sure you can...
Why is... Oh, Lex has got Lionel locked up because he's still in... Is he still in the trance-like state where he has all the... Lex has got Lionel, and Lionel's got all the answers to Krypton.
Keep him isolated. Immediately if there's any change in his condition.
Oh no. Lex's slow descent into evil is happening. It's gonna escalate this season, I know it. Especially with Lionel knowing everything that he does. No fucking way! That's Kenny Johnson!
Hey! Yeah, my bad. I guess I'm just a people person.
Hey. Oh, this is sick!
Room or what?
So he's got some sort of lightning ability.
Time to do your thing, boys. Go, go.
Whoa, and they can make like a force field?
Let's blow this joint.
Whoa, that's so sick! Oh man, I'm strapped in, let's go!
Smallville.
These guys are creeps, man. Oh, I'm so gassed about that. That man is in everything, I swear to God. There's so many things with him in that I need to check out, but he's such a legend. There's so many things I've seen him in this. I have to admit, I really love this intro as well. I'm surprised with how attached I was to the original intro. That, like, even though it's still relatively the same with the montages, it's still quite different, and I love it. Clark's helping out like a normal person, rebuilding with everyone. Oh, this is sick. They're rebuilding the barn. I love how the town's like a community.
Remember, you're just gonna have to learn, Clark, to pace yourself. You're, Martha!
Look how happy he is.
Ah, that's joy.
It's not so bad. I kind of like being sore. Push some. No pain, no gain, right? Ah.
Being a mere mortal doesn't have its drawbacks. Are you all right?
Ow.
I really want.
It's exactly what he wants.
It's what I've always wanted.
Not your feelings for Lana. I mean, and then the next day, presto changeo. He's like, excuse me if I'm finding this a little hard to accept.
Used to it. This is who I am now.
Ah, don't worry, Chloe. It's not gonna
You're
last.
able to do more than just milking cows and raising barns.
Good choice.
Okay, what about Alien Ken and Barbie?
They were looking for Kal-El. They're gone, and so is he.
Nah, Chloe's not letting it go. I love how she sees what Clark can be already, and the hope that he can inspire.
It's incredible, isn't it? Together to help rebuild Smallville.
Yeah, well, thanks to
Absolutely.
Lex.
We're getting low on 10 penny nails. Can you run to the farm and grab some?
Yeah.
I'll come with you.
Yeah.
They actually get to spend time together doing some mundane things.
Couple. There's work to be done.
Fly around.
Oh no.
Feeling I'm not
You're used to that kind of reaction from people by now.
That's in the past. For whatever reason, I hope we can rebuild more than just the town.
Man, this show loves messing with my heartstrings. I want them to be best friends forever, but I know it's not gonna happen.
Can't believe a second meteor shower when we were kids wasn't bad enough.
What are the odds?
Maybe it's not the end of something, the beginning. A second chance.
Clark, there are so many things that I haven't told you.
The past can't hurt us anymore.
No more crystals or spaceship.
Sounds good to me.
And it's so crazy seeing Clark being able to hold the kryptonite and not get affected by it. He finally gets his chance at a normal life.
It's only take a sec.
No hurry.
Found him.
That was quick.
You know,
Sorry.
we should probably be heading back anyway.
We should probably be heading back.
But they're not gonna.
Everyone's waiting for us at the barn raising.
Which means we're all alone.
My boy Clark getting everything he ever wanted. Is he about to take Lana's virginity? She never lost it, right?
We should take this slow.
Clark, we've been taking it slow for 4 years now.
I know, it's just, I want our first time to be as special as you are. It's my first time.
It's mine too.
You and Jason?
No. You and Alicia.
Close.
You're the only one I've ever really loved. It's only been you, Lana.
I don't know how you don't bang after that line. Oh.
Hey, Mom, Dad. We were just.
Oh no, who is it? Is it Kenny Johnson? Oh, it's the twins!
Clark!
Pretty girl. Improve. Whatever you freaking Belle Reve wants, Clarky boy. You!
What? No fucking way! Belle Reve has like a bounty out on Clark. The prisoners, they all want him.
Stop it!
Fun's just getting started, baby girl.
Clark, what's going on?
Oh, but we know you. You're a legend back in Belle Reve. Hell,
Oh my god, they all hate him.
What is he talking about?
You got the wrong guy.
well, maybe Sweetmeat here knows where I can find the right one.
Ah! He can take and control electricity then.
You do not want to be pissing me off.
Strange. He does not. I told you got the wrong guy.
Or maybe I should start with your little girlfriend.
That was so cool. Chloe's back exploring the caves. Oh, Clark's gonna have to deal with this with no powers as well. Chloe's looking for answers.
All right, Clark.
Oh, I knew fucking... I was about to say, I bet Lex finds something.
We all wish for, if you ever really find it.
Doesn't make the search any less important.
Oh, no.
Destination. You remember the last time we stood here together? I ended up unconscious on the ground, and you saw...
I told you I don't remember what happened.
Then why have you been avoiding me? Weeks since I brought you back from the hospital in the Yukon where I found you.
This is not good.
I heard being a third wheel is very time-consuming.
Ooh. Ooh.
Clark and Lana are finally together. That's all that should matter to a real friend.
Yeah, you're acting like a right dick.
Telling me about what happened to you in this cave. You think you're being a good friend, but you're playing a very dangerous game.
Kind of like covering up the spaceship Lana said crashed.
She didn't see what she thought she did.
Well, maybe you didn't either, Lex. Asking me questions, or I will start asking my own.
Ah, Chloe Sullivan, man. I love how good she is at playing the game. Like, she went tit for tat there with Lex. I love how she turned that on him.
Level 3.
So you've heard of it?
At Luther Corp. Everybody thinks it's just a myth.
Yeah. A couple weeks in there can make it pretty real.
We're finally coming back to it.
Oh yeah, I had a real nice day. Nifty little green cocktail shot in my neck 3 times a day.
You experimented
Holy
on it?
shit.
Amp up what me and the Wonder Twins could already do. Then one morning I woke up in Belle Reve. Satellite TV, no more green cocktail.
Lex is creating metas. Or he's trying to. He's trying to create them or amplify them.
Yours. You're gonna break into level 3. You're gonna get me that serum. Patty cake all by your lonesome.
What do you need me for? Why not just go in there and get it yourself?
They got all kinds of defense systems to keep you. But if the stories I hear about you and Belle Reve are true, you should have.
Oh shit! Clark needs his powers. How is he gonna do it without them? Oh no. Oh no.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah, being held hostage.
Hours ago, what happened?
I got sidetracked.
Where's Lana?
She's not feeling well. She's lying down.
Why is your shirt on inside out?
I think I'll go check on Lana myself.
Believe me, why you guys always all over me? Why can't you just back off for 5 minutes?
What are you?
He's trying.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no.
What's going on here, Clark?
Pipe down, old man.
Listen, fella.
I don't know who the hell you think you're talking to.
Shit.
I'll do whatever you want, just don't hurt anyone else.
Smart.
Look at those Wonder Twins in the background.
2 hours to get back here with the serum. Or I'm gonna fuck.
I wonder if Lex's experiment's done any psychological damage, because all three of them seem pretty damaged, but the Wonder Twins seem much more damaged than the main guy. Electro.
All I know is the serum is in a vault somewhere in there.
What about Lex? I mean, if we just told him what was going on.
They said he was en route to Washington. It's up to us, Chloe. We gotta get in there.
Absolutely no chance he helps you without knowing why anyway.
Mission impossible. Okay, so this is where your nut job said he was. Well, according to public records, this section of Luther Court was closed to storage.
It's great cover if you don't want anyone to know what you're up to.
That's where that Mikhail went. That's where he went.
Couldn't pull up anything called Top Secret Evil Lab on the schematics. Or, more accurately, didn't.
I thought it had to be something to do with making metas or something like that. I wonder if it is making them or if it's just purely enhancing them though. I'd imagine it's both.
But I like to come prepared.
Yes, Chloe.
Get all this stuff.
Okay. Hey. Be careful. It's a graduation present from Lois.
What?
Why didn't you tell me about all this stuff?
Even when she's not here, she has a present. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. This is like a proper B&E style. Because Clark always used to just get away with it with his super speed.
You sure this is gonna work?
You got a better plan?
Oh yeah, Chloe's a pro.
I'd speed past the surveillance cameras and somehow open the vault or whatever with my...
The thing is, now that you're human, you have absolutely no useful skills.
Absolutely.
Great. Finally land my own superhero and just...
But we don't need superpowers for this. Surveillance cameras. And then loop the same empty hallway over and over, and then
Clark, that kind of electronic hocus pocus is going to take hours to rig up.
Oh! Man, what did I tell you about Chloe? MVP. She is so useful. She's got so many great skills. She's an all-round character. If Clark didn't have her right now, he'd be screwed.
It's like the kid done went and called the law on us.
It's just routine.
Yeah, well, too bad for her then.
Wait, we'll get rid of her just...
Baby, you'll know when I freak out. Look, get rid of this sheriff, or your wife's toast.
What? Just a second.
I love the fact that he's appearing in Smallville. It's so good. Ah, Sheriff Doolittle.
Mean cuss is busted out of Bell Reef last night. Put half the road.
Well, we'll keep our eyes open.
Yeah, you be sure and do that. He's like, oh, I was just there. I didn't see her. It's up.
Sure will, thank you.
Wait a minute.
She noticed something.
Is that coffee I smell?
Oh. She gonna hang around. Sheriff Doolittle's becoming the next hostage.
You have to get in through the air vents and unlock the madlocks for me from the air vent diagram. You should be getting close to an exhaust port right above.
Look at this. This is so cool.
You're not. It just feels that way because you're in a confined space with no visual
I
markers.
get the feeling this is what Mission Impossible would feel like.
It's impossible. It's 1,000,000 degrees in here.
I didn't realize super whining was one of your powers.
It is, isn't it? It's a reference.
You told Pete your secret? Pete got to see your spaceship?
Chloe's so jealous. Oh, I love that they mentioned Pete, man. I miss his character.
What? Well, what do I do?
Go, go.
I was about to say run, but no, crawl. Crawl, Clark, crawl. Oh!
Left.
Oh! Oh, shit!
Clark, are you okay?
Thought we'd just hang out for a while.
Good coffee, Mr. Kent.
Would you mind if I finish the rest of my chores while there's still some daylight out?
Going to my cell. Thanks for the coffee.
Oh, she noticed. She's gotta pick up on it, right?
Those
Surely.
are mine. You know, I started after the meteor shower. Nerves.
Surely.
Have him, Miss Lang. You ought to quit before they kill you. Hospitality. I'll let myself out.
Ah, she made it out. She made it out. I mean, she is called Sheriff Doolittle for a reason. Oh, she noticed. She has.
All units, we got a 10-11 out of the camp.
Yes.
A 10-11 out of the camp farm.
Sheriff!
Oh shit! No, this. Oh!
Mr. Kent!
Jonathan Kent. Lana versus the Wonder Twins. Oh! Oh! Ooh. Oh, they share pain.
Hard! Get the field up!
Oh, they completely connected. Do they share thoughts as well, maybe? Oh, man. Are they gonna make a force field around the house? Oh my god, they did!
Ain't this the right pickle?
Oh, plan's not going the way he hoped.
Well, not really crazy about heights.
Okay, just a really big door.
Big door.
We're finally going to see what's behind the door. Lex's big bad secret.
Got it.
Okay, now look for the manual overrides.
Good work.
I guess you didn't have any trouble with the...
Weird, actually. It was like they were only guarding the perimeter outside. By fingerprint access.
There's got to be a way to
Oh.
bypass it.
Maybe if I have like a week. Lex's thumbprint.
Does she have it? Oh my god, she does! Man, I love the concept of their powers. The antagonist this episode.
Another day in Smallville.
Cannot!
There's another Tuesday.
Starting to grate on me. We need Jekyll and Jekyll. You keep that field up, right? We're almost home.
Oh, wait, so do they need the serum now to survive?
No! No, we're gonna stick to the plan, and then we're off the hook, so you guys shut up and you concentrate.
Is it just me, or are they starting to look desperate? Clark will figure a way to get us out of this.
Could they die without the treatment? Or lose their powers? Something's gotta happen to them.
Better, it's our last clean print. All right, hand me the tape.
Oh, come on, Chloe! Chloe Sullivan is such a badass.
Time's up, bright boy. Stuff.
It worked!
I got it. I'm on my way.
You better be.
Chloe's a superhero in her own way.
Clark!
What? There's a laser shield protecting it.
He's got a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna start killing me some people.
Grid down.
Well, I could try, but that could take hours. Well, can't you call him back and see if he can give you more tips? I mean, you can't just walk in there. Without your abilities, the lasers would cut you to pieces.
There might be one other way.
How?
It takes.
How would he get in there? The only possible way I can think of is short circuit in the system. Oh, he's gone back.
What in the blazes do you think you're doing, Mr. Kent?
I'm trying to save my parents.
I was the one wearing the badge and barking the orders.
I can stop this. I'm just a normal guy that doesn't want to see everyone he loves die. You have to trust me. I can do this.
That line cut deep for Clark.
Even if I lost all sense and I gave you the okay, visible barrier or whatnot around the whole place.
Yeah,
How
let
you plan to
Clark
get
in.
past-
Right, nice and easy, kid. I'm feeling kind of twitchy.
He did it.
Look, shut up. He ain't done nothing yet.
Ooh.
All right, get the field back up. Get it up.
Andy Johnson playing no games.
Get it up. I started wondering if you forgot about
It'll be okay.
No, there ain't nothing okay till I say
What
so.
has he brought?
I didn't ask for it. But the power grows on you really fast. I guess all the talk about you is true, kid.
You have no idea.
Oh, he brought the flashbang!
God, you little son
And he baited him to shoot the twins. Taking away your power. So you can only redirect electricity or currents. And control it that way.
So turn the power off.
Look at these two. It's so funny. Such a cool guy to bring into the show.
Keep moving, Sparky.
Some serious issues.
Let's hope Belle Reeve can hold him this time.
Or you can always knock his lights out again.
Or call the authorities before you hatch another harebrained rescue scheme.
Sorry, Sheriff.
Clark Kent saved the day as a human.
You ever consider a career in law enforcement?
He's considered something along those lines.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Yeah, well, I just did what I usually do. Meteor freaks without any
Hours?
special advantage. Always a hero.
No, it's a one-time thing. I'm done with all that now.
Nah, it's in your DNA, Clark.
Clark, you may have moved on, but past that.
We
is-
talked about this, Chloe.
I'm not the one you should worry about. Well, I picked up in the vault. I found a secondary video. Someone was watching us.
Oh my god, Lex removed the guards. He was watching all along, wasn't he? Oh, Lex!
This is impossible.
Disappointed?
Clark.
He set him up! Oh shit!
Those psychos escaped. And you helped them somehow, didn't you? Enough serum to last the rest of their lives?
You're being irrational.
And to do it, you put Lana and my family in danger.
Clark.
I thought we could start over, Lex. But you're too obsessed with the past. But I'm different now, and I'm through playing games with you. You want to see what I'm really made of? Do it yourself, you coward.
Oh, he threw back!
Satisfied?
Fuck, man! Oh, Lex! Why, Lex? Why? Why have you had to set all this up, man?
Clark. What happened?
I say goodbye to an old friend.
Oh! It's sweet to see them like this, but how long is it gonna last? How long's Clark gonna be without his powers? Because I don't know how long they last beyond that point. Finally having their special moment. We finally made it here. Definitely an upgrade on the barn. Oh man, this episode was great. Lights go out. I really liked that episode. I really enjoyed it. It was really, really good. I loved the fact that they showcased Clark without his powers being a hero still. And how the story revolved around who he is as and what he does as opposed to what his powers were. I feel like this episode defined him in a lot of ways, and I feel like that if we continue for a long period of time without Clark having abilities, then I feel like this is going to become a regular occurrence where we start to see Clark gradually doing these things more, as opposed to being directly put in a situation where he had to save the people he loved from harm's way despite having no powers. I feel like we're gradually going to get back to the Clark Kent that we've known for the entirety of the first 4 seasons, and whether or not he has his abilities back by that point, we're just going to have to wait and see. But it is definitely an interesting story. Like, I didn't expect it to... I can't say I didn't expect it to. I wasn't sure whether it was going to continue beyond just like one episode, or if it was going to be like a season arc thing, or if it was going to be a multi-episode thing. And I'm still not sure. It looks like it's going to be at the very least a multi-episode thing. And I am curious to see how Clark goes through the next few episodes in developing who he is as a human, and his relationships with people like Lana, people like Chloe, the destruction of his relationship with Lex. Oh my god, man. Like, the thing that gets me the most, though, is I feel like that was a deep scene, and it was emotional, and clearly their friendship is going, but I don't feel like that's the straw that breaks the camel's back. Am I crazy for that? Like, I feel like that was too light compared to what it's going to be. I feel like it's going to be worse. Like, don't get me wrong, that was bad, and if that is it, and they're just enemies from now on, then so be it. But I feel like there's gotta be more coming, and I'm very, very skeptical to see what happens in regards to that. But to talk a little bit more about Clark this episode before I move on to other characters, I do like how we are diving more into the idea of this is something that he's always wanted, being able to be human, being able to pursue a relationship with Lana without worrying about his abilities and all the things that hold him back and stop him from being with... I like the fact that they're finally able to explore that, and they're in a position where they can both openly and actively be in a relationship with one another. Like, there's not external factors beyond just Clark having powers that is stopping them, like it has the previous 4 seasons. I like that Lana's in a position where she's ready, and she's ready to be open and honest with her feelings on Clark as well, and they are trying to have a relationship. And I do like the chemistry between the two of them. I like the dynamic that they share. I hope to see it at least for a while now that we're finally here, but I've still got concerns with it. Like, 2 of my biggest concerns is when Lana finds out, how is she gonna react when she finds out the Clark's abilities? Because I don't feel like she's gonna react positively. I feel like the only person that was going to react positively was Chloe, and now by default I think Lois will react pretty well as well when she eventually finds out. But other than them, I don't see anybody else reacting positively, and I'm scared with the situation that's happened with Lana, and like the horror that she faced with those Kryptonians showing up and massacring all those people in front of her, and the worry of that idea. And even going back before those points, like season 3, I still remember that conversation between Clark and Lana at the barn, or at the farm, sorry, where Clark openly asks her if she would feel comfortable around an alien, and Lana expresses that she wouldn't feel like she could ever trust them, or like she wouldn't feel comfortable around them. And I think that is going to come full circle. Like, there is just something in my brain that feels like Lana's, especially with what's happened recently as well, she's never ever going to accept that. And when it inevitably comes out about, she might get over it in time. I'm not saying she won't, but I feel like the initial shock of finding out is going to be such a negative reaction. I could be totally wrong, but I just feel like that's where Lana's character is for me. I feel like her and Clark's relationship would go into the mud if Clark was to reveal his secret to her now, or when she finds out, whenever it may be. And the other thing that worries me is I think that inevitably will push Lana towards Lex, and I really don't know why. Because at the moment, here's a question I've got. Maybe not a question, because I don't want you guys to answer it, because I feel like it's going to come back. I don't feel like they've done it for no reason. But they made a point at the very end of season 3 and then season 4 to showcase Lex having more of an emotional attachment to Lana than you initially believe, and he genuinely has feelings for her as opposed to just being a really good friend to her. And it makes it, and it's much more apparent last season where they actually bring up talking about his feelings for Lana without actually mentioning it, if you know what I mean. They don't specifically state he's in love with her, but they blatantly obviously do. That really concerns me again, because they've obviously gone Lana and Clark full-fledged in a relationship, giving it a go, and Lana doesn't trust Lex with the ending of the last season and the beginning of this one. I feel like they're going to do some real fuckery where Clark's secret is inevitably going to come out, and when it does, it's going to push Lana towards Lex, it's going to make Lex hate Clark more, and it's going to create a dynamic where Lex and Lana are almost against Clark in a way, and I hate the idea of even thinking that, but I just kind of see that happening. I might be crazy, like, this might be something that I've just completely made up in my head, and nothing like it ever happens, but I feel like all the pieces are in place for that, and I feel like every time you want a character to accept Clark and accept his powers, I feel like they're going to try and break your heart in the most tragic ways, and I feel like Chloe is the blessing in disguise, if you know what I mean. I feel like she is the exception, whereas I feel like other people, there are going to be more issues, and Lana, I feel like it's going to be a major issue, so I'm really worried about that bit. But to talk about some other characters for a minute, because I've got to give a shout out to the antagonists of this episode, Kenny Johnson and the Wonder Twins. Oh my god, I was so happy to see that man show up in this show. I love him as an actor. I think he's amazing. He's in so much television. Honestly, guys, he's one of those actors that just appears in so many different things, and I've seen him in different roles. And there's so many other roles that I want to check him out in, but I haven't had the opportunity to yet. So hopefully I'll be able to share some of that with you on the channel. But I'm a big fan of him. And to be able to see him show up in Smallville when I had absolutely no idea he was going to show up. Like, he wouldn't even be an actor that would have came into my head to appear in this show. So the fact that he did just made it 10 times better. And I loved every minute of his character. I loved how he fitted into the story. And I loved the subplot around Belle Reeve, and the idea that Clark's sort of a legend there, but for the wrong reasons. Like, he's sort of that myth of somebody that came in and fucked everything up, and you've got a vendetta against him, and the people there think like, oh, if I ever get out, it's a bit like prison, right? And like, it's like, if I ever get out him, I'm gonna get him back for what he did. And the idea that they had the opportunity, thanks to Lex, was such a good twist. And I love that he had his own henchman in the Wonder Twins. And I really enjoyed their abilities as well, both of them. Both the Wonder Twins and Kenny Johnson. Because I loved how they coincided with each other, but they didn't make any of the characters unbelievably strong. They were actually relatively normal. But when they were put together, they had a really strong foundation for being able to control a scenario, a situation. Like the hostages, for example, they have the power. I loved how the Wonder Twins could combine to create this force field that could just protect them from absolutely anything, and nobody could even cross into it. That goes far beyond the typical force field I'm thinking of, which is even cooler. Well, I suppose not. I said that just because instantly I thought of Star Wars, but there's plenty of other examples of great force fields. But I loved the concept that they actually had to use their powers to combine it to create the force field. It was almost like maybe they could have created like a singular force field for themselves individually, but together they could actually create something that could protect a large area. I really enjoyed that because it creates a new dynamic, as opposed to like their power isn't as good unless they are using it together. So there's a lot of weaknesses to that as well as strengths, and I like characters that have significant flaws as well as significant strengths. And as you saw, when the force field's utilized correctly, it could be significantly useful. I also really enjoyed Kenny Johnson's abilities. I don't know his name, sorry guys, I missed it, and so I'm just sticking with the actor. But I loved his ability, I should say, of being able to control electricity and control currents and like generate the power from something, as opposed to just generating the power out of thin air. it again creates a good weakness, but it also creates a very good power base because you could utilize that in certain scenarios depending on where you are. You could also carry around some kind of power source, which is quite an interesting thought. Like, you could maybe have something created or create something to help maintain that on the go, as opposed to being in fixed sites. But I loved it. It reminded me of Force Lightning as well, which was a little cool reference in my own head. Speaking of references, right, because I thought of that, and that was a Star Wars reference for me in my head. You had the Mission Impossible references as well with the vents, which was a really cool twist. And I know this is going to sound crazy to you guys, just because it probably has no correlation to you whatsoever, but like instantly, because this is the first time we got to see it, although it's not exactly the same. When I saw Chloe on the comms and she was guiding Clark through the vents and they were committing this heist, so to say, it made me instantly think of Arrow and just think of Oliver and Felicity and that dynamic, and I love that dynamic so much. That gave me so much joy seeing those two work together in this capacity. And that's something that I wanted for so long. Like, I can't tell you guys how long I've wanted them to be able to work together in this way. And now that they finally can, I'm so excited to see what's in store for the future, especially when Clark gets his powers back and they can work together in even more of a way that utilizes his powers and Chloe gets to be a part of that. I'm just enjoying it so much. And speaking of Chloe, MVP of the episode, I have to say, because yet again, she is just such a useful person to have around. She's so important to the characters. Like, she's so vital to the story in terms of, like, Clark wouldn't have been able to do any of that without Chloe's help today. She was so important because Clark has no powers now, and it's actually showcasing how much he relied solely on his powers as opposed to himself as a person. Whereas Chloe has all of these really useful skills because she has to have them to be able to do her job correctly, or to some kind of good extent that she wants to. And she's obviously mastered them so well that she can break into significant areas like Lex's, or LuthorCorp, I should say. There is also the twist with that Lex kind of allowed them to get in and everything because he was testing Clark the entire time, which I hate it. And we'll talk about that in a minute as well. We'll jump that a second, but just to finish up on Chloe, I just loved this episode yet again. I loved the flashbang joke, and I loved that references Lois and how her presence looms in this episode, despite the fact she doesn't appear. I'm hopeful that she'll appear in the next episode. I really, really liked how the villains from Belle Reve actually had the reasoning for going after Clark as well, by seeing him as this legend, and also the concept of what Lex is creating at LuthorCorp and what he has been doing to those metahumans. We finally got a hint into what was going on that hidden floor that we got the very, very subtle reference to last season with Mikkel and Lex, and I was waiting for that to come back. I knew it had to be to do with metas and kryptonite and such. So it's finally starting to come full circle, and clearly Lex has been experimenting on them, and there's two big questions with that. Has he been trying to create metahumans, or has he just been trying to enhance metahumans? Now, I would naturally assume he's doing both, but it might be one or the other. But clearly he got them hooked on this enhanced power and how they enhance their abilities, like we saw with these prisoners in this episode. So I'm really curious to see how many other people he's affected by it, how many people he could have potentially enhanced to a significant degree, or maybe even potentially created. Could he create something like Clark? Is he trying to create the same power base that Clark had? I don't know. Like, there's so many questions there. Lex is doing so much. We're just going to have to wait and see what. But it really does break my heart seeing what's going on between him and Clark and seeing their relationship going. Because I just hate the concept that Lex set all this up to expose Clark. And he's playing this really, really sly, manipulative character right now, which is coinciding with Lex, and I understand why he feels certain ways he does, especially with being lied to from Clark, and you can look at it from his perspective to a certain degree, but what he's doing right now is I just hate it, and I hate that he's sabotaging their friendship, and that their friendship is going to go, because I've got no doubt in my mind that this, I don't even want to say that, I have got a bit of doubt in my mind, but it's this season or next season, him and Lex are donezo. Like, it's too, like, we're getting too close to that triumphant point of no return. And it breaks my heart. Like, this fight they had at the end of the episode when Clark realised Lex was spying on him to try and expose him. And Clark really came for him then. And Lex retaliated as well. Just seeing that between the two of them and the struggle. I really didn't like it. I hate it. Because their friendship is such a core part of this show. And we know where these characters need to be in terms of how they feel about how they feel about each other respectively in the future. But right now, we've got such a unique dynamic that I don't want to ruin. I hate it, man. I hate it. It's going to break my heart when they inevitably fully stop. And it could very well have been this point, but nah, I feel like there's something worse coming, and it's just going to shatter me. I know it will. I know it will. We also had the Clark and Lana storyline between their relationship coming to a significant milestone, which is they finally lost their virginity with each other. They took that step with each other at the end of this episode, and that was a little bit of a theme throughout the episode. I liked Clark's speech to Lana in a lot of ways, with how he told her how special she was and how much he loved her, and I'm sure that was such a sweet moment for the two of them to share in terms of like what it means for one another to finally get to this point, and then to have that sort of like candlelit room, fireplace going, and have that moment just signifies where their relationship is right now and where I hope it could continue. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just don't see it lasting for long, if not. And if it does last for a while, it's certainly not lasting forever. We got Lois Lane that needs to come back, baby. So yeah, I'm just going to be waiting for that. No. All things joking aside, I do like their chemistry. I like their relationship. I want it to be successful, but there's just so many hurdles in the way that I just don't see it happening. But hey, let's wait and see what happens in the next episode. I also really enjoyed Jonathan and Martha this episode as well, despite the fact that their appearance was more to signify the plot. I like the fact they were in it. I love the relationship they have with Clark and Lana. It would have been nice to see Lois this episode, but like I said, her presence loomed large in that one little reference. And I liked all the references in this episode as well. I thought they were all really done well. Overall, guys, I loved this episode. And what did you guys think of this episode? I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Did you like the showcasing of who Clark is without his abilities and without his powers? Did you like how he handled the situation? Did you like the appearance of the antagonists of the episode, the Wonder Twins and Kenny Johnson's character and their abilities? What did you think of that? How do you feel about Clark and Lex's relationship right now and what's going on there? And how do you feel about Clark and Lana as well? Well, actually, do you know what? One more. How do you feel about Chloe and Clark working together this episode, and Chloe showcasing how useful she is and how vital she could be to the future of Smallville? And Clark Kent in terms of what he does and who he is as a person. Let me know all of those good things down in the comments below, along with your thoughts and opinions on what you thought about this episode, if I didn't mention it in one of those bits. I would love to hear all the things that you enjoyed. So let me know all of those things down in the comments below, guys. And I will happily respond to you down there or in the next part. But I think this is where we're going to end it now, guys. So I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. And if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. I do really appreciate all your support, guys. It does mean the world to me. So thank you for that. Stay tuned for the next reaction, Smallville or whatever else it may be. And I will catch you all in the next one. Take care, everyone, and have a great day.